demonstration from deep down our hearts. Inmates, the entire National Command, want to present this token to you. It's your own duty. When you look at it, don't look at it just as a look at it as a thank you from the presence as a whole. This demonstration of how to reach out to the vulnerable in society. Mostly performed with his day in life when you have supported someone who cannot do in return. That's the best you have done. On that note, this is a token.
Yes, applause. An applause, a hefty one. Yes. Commander, we appreciate. Commander, we appreciate.
Those who need further assistance, we are working to collaborate and also get assistance from Fanochi and the other hospitals, so that if there are any cases that go beyond the capacity of the team in there, we'll be able to quickly refer them for further action by these health institutions. Again, we also noticed that there was a need for support for the blood banking service of the Republic. We noticed after review that issue about maternal mortality was a bit still topical in the region. And when it comes to issue of maternal mortality, you cannot have a holistic conversation without having to talk about blood products and support for especially antepartum hemorrhage and postpartum hemorrhage cases. With collaboration with the blood bank, we have set up a stand, about 3 of them, at the Methodist Church. And we will encourage you all that if you have never donated, or if you have donated quite in a while and you are qualified to donate, do not go without having to donate to support the blood bank. So we would encourage you to donate to support the blood bank so that we will be able to save our mothers and support the blood banking service in the region. There was a key concern I saw on media yesterday about when you come to the hospitals, the fact that you donate blood. But when you come to the hospital, you are charged for a fee before you are transfused. When you donate blood, they will need to process that blood. And when they process that blood, that still comes at no cost. When blood is transfused to your relative, it is expected that that blood will be replaced. So if you don't replace that blood, that is where they charge you a little fee to be able to motivate others and also to be able to help us go out there and organize such programs. So it is not as though when you come to the hospitals, you are charged for the blood products. You are not charged for the blood products. If you donate to replace what you are being given, then you are not expected to pay anything for sale. So that is to clear that myth and also encourage you to support the blood bank sector or service. Having said that, we will thank you very much for coming and making today a success. The Ashanti Fest activities continues even from tomorrow all the way to Sunday. The security services, we will need you and we will need your presence at Lake Bosomke tomorrow. So commanders, I'll be coming to your end to grant us some of the men to help us provide security at Lake Bosomke and also make the program tomorrow a success. As I'm standing here and as I'm handsomely looking, the dress I am having or what I have put on was proudly sewed or tailored and made, including even the cloth itself, was made here at the prison service. The batik, the sewing, everything made here at the prison service. They are being supported by a group known as Lofty Love. Lofty One supports some of the inmates and train them in tailoring among others. So during the fashion exhibition at the Rotary Park, they took my measurement. And here I'm standing with a beautiful outfit from Lofty One and the prison service. A round of applause for them. Just to encourage you and also to alert you that they do a lot of craft work here at the prison service. Kente, you can see back there, beads and necklace, all the things you can see over there exhibited on the various tables, including wax and all that. They are all parts, so great. So if you need to make any of these purchases, and you want to have a very quality of service, and you have to turn over and return to the prison service. They made a passionate appeal that most of the items are sold within the prison yard. So for which reason they may need shops in town, so they can have a shop owned and operated by the prison service. So you can easily have access to the things that they make and they do here in the prison service. I'll talk to the mayor, I'll talk to the MMTCs, so that in the various respective districts, you'll be able to make available some of the shops for the prison service, so that you can exhibit some of your craft over there in support of you. Again, we visited your canteen, your canteen, and yes, there are a lot of work that we need to do over there. In renovating your clinic, there is this gentleman, a very young man and a businessman, Pierrot, who supported us immensely in contributing financially and otherwise in making sure that we undertook most of the renovation exercise that we sought out to undertake. A round of applause for him. We need support for your kitchen, right? And also for feeding. So we want to call on the business community, we want to call on the young men and women of Ashanti man that let's put ourselves together, let's do this, and make sure we support our relatives, our brothers and sisters who are here at the Kumasi Central Prison. So, Commander, I may be soliciting for some more support to be able to help with your kitchen project as well. Again, we looked at the food they eat, and we are entering into the Easter occasion. So, in show of appreciation, to be able to up that, we are giving them 100 bags of rice in addition to other assorted items, so that they can be fed well, at least for this Easter period, whilst we look out for other donations to the central prisons in support of the inmates and the prison service. Having said that, His Excellency the President wants to thank especially our servicemen for your continual support to the state and again to the region. He wants me to, on behalf of him, assure you of his continual support to all sectors of the country, especially the security services, among all other sectors that are entrusted to him and to his care. He was in the region on Saturday. He did a transit to launch the Feed Ghana initiative. He'll be here later in the month to launch the Ajumara policy. And I'm sure that once in the region, we'll be able to have more of the president and also have his commitment towards ensuring that we reset the country and build the Ghana we all want. Once again, thank you very much for making this program a success, and thank you all for making sure that Ashanti Fest 2025 becomes a memorable one. So for the Ashanti Fest, we have a slogan to it. If we say Ashanti Fest 2025, the slogan is that yes, we are. Are you ready? Ashanti Fest 2025. Yes, we are. So let us protect and cherish what we have. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Wow.